Hello everyone, it's Phil from PC Games N here with Joel.
Sup.
And we are once again Let's Playing Civilization 6. I am playing as Japan.
You are 90 turns in.
90 turns in.
You have 2 cities. I'm just laying it out there for people, you know, state of play and all.
Acing life, basically.
But another settler has been created.
Yeah,
Is that
so
correct?
soon to be 3 cities. What I've decided to do
Well,
after
you are
a shaky
catching up.
start,
There,
yeah,
definitely.
what we decided to do is go for the science thing because I don't have much to trade. I don't want to do a domination victory. I don't want to get all military because it's just a bit boring, and I always do that with Japan in Civ 5. I want to try something different, explore the district functionality. So I've built some science districts in both Osaka and Kyoto to the north that we just flew over there. And I'm using my barbarians here, my warriors rather, to try and find a nice place to settle another city. Brazil have taken quite a lot of the land immediately to the south of my capital and to the southwest.
Your mate Pedro too.
Yeah, he likes us because we're not building any, well, we're not trying to create any great people, and that's his objective.
I feel like he might be the dominant civ at the moment.
Maybe. Well, it's just because we can see his cities.
Well,
like
maybe.
we've seen a pathetic amount of the world map.
That is true.
Because I haven't built any scouts or anything. We're relying on warriors with their relatively low movement speeds to see the world map.
Oh, we're making a deal, are we?
Lament for Ying.
Excuse
What
me?
does that mean?
I don't know. What does that mean?
I think that's what I'm trying to figure out here. I don't like the look of it though. I'm going to refuse it.
Well, he says he can't accept this deal. You know what? I've watched you do a few of these, and I don't understand how it works.
I
yet.
think this might be sort of work in progress stuff because
Right.
if you look at where the sort of what would it take box pops up, they wouldn't want that to pop up there.
And
so.
even then, it said, "I cannot accept this deal," and you just clicked "accept deal," and he went, "Yeah, brilliant, cheers." So I reckon that's work in progress, as you say.
Yeah. So now I've got Lament for Ying. I think it might be a great work. Oh yeah, it is. It's a great work. And then I want to sell it on for a profit. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Pedro patiently standing and waiting while I fiddle.
Hand on hip,
Will you buy
lustrous,
it for 40?
lustrous clayey beard.
He won't accept that.
But you can just click accept deal. Oh, he's angry.
Forget it.
Get out of my
Forget
face.
it. So now I've been lumbered with Lament for Ying, and I can't find any buyers for it.
And you don't really know what it is.
So next time we go on the tech tree, I'll have to find eBay and get that off of the ground and get rid of Lament for Ying. So I've got Geneva. I've got a handy city-state there just to.
Have you sent the envoys? Are they?
I've got one envoy in Geneva currently.
Okay.
And I've got a boost in my governmental policy that means that one envoy works as 2. So Geneva like me, and they're giving me a science bonus.
Now, do you have to keep...
Oh, Roosevelt wants to be friends.
Ah.
Wasn't so long
Do you have
ago,
to
of
keep
course,
your
that we were
envoy
war.
in Geneva to keep receiving that bonus, or will he come back? Like, I don't really understand how
Yeah, I
this
think you keep
system
him
works.
there.
Okay.
Everyone wants to be mates now, except Victoria. As far as I was aware, I think we already were friends with Pedro, weren't we? But
Yeah, you were. Now you're even better friends.
always nice to get that affirmation from
Bezzy
him.
mates.
No hour of life is
We
wasted,
understand horseback riding.
spent in the saddle.
That's good.
That's good. I mean, it's not sciencey technically, but it's useful.
Yeah. Do we have horses, I wonder? I think we've probably got horses somewhere in our vast empire.
I saw some reindeer you might be able to ride.
Yeah, give it a go. I'm building some fishing improvements because I'm still sort of playing this like it's Civ 5, and building fishing improvements really help when you're playing Japan in Civ 5. They don't provide the same bonuses here, but I'm a creature of habit. I'm probably with this warrior checking out if that's going to be a good place to build a.
That's what it looks like, doesn't it?
Because it's got like a river delta.
Got some bananas.
Forest, bananas. It's on the coast, and it's like not too far away from Osaka, but also making a bit of ground to the south. Oh, and there's another city-state, a sciencey city-state, Hattusa. So if I send an envoy, they'll give me +2 science production in my capital that has a pretty good science district. So that's good to know. So I'm going to want to get a settler down there without, of course, losing him to barbarians, because that's the worst thing any human being could possibly do.
Don't want to do that then.
No. I've got a builder there just sort of standing around doing nothing.
Now, he asked you this in the last episode, and you said yes.
Yeah.
Why is he asking again?
It's just sort of how diplomacy works in Civ games. They'll keep trying deals that you don't want to accept, and they'll just keep presenting them, and they'll keep sort of like clingingly asking for the same affirmations that you thought you already had from them.
You are in 7th, 6th, and 8th in culture, domination, religious, but leading in science.
Leading in the science
which
victory.
is what you want.
Yeah, so I decided that I was going
to
to
all the haters.
Yeah.
Shove
Take
it,
that
basically.
So it's going to be tricky to extend that lead without making use of those city-states and building a few more cities next to mountains and things like that that provide science bonuses and building science districts by those mountains. That's my plan.
I thought it said your knowledge of Freudism has been boosted then, but it was feudalism.
I'd be very advanced.
Yeah.
If I was familiar with the works of Sigmund Freud at this point. And there's going to be a new Civ. We're going to meet a new leader soon, I think.
Yeah.
Or is that going to be a city-state?
Is that a city-state? I thought you would know, Phil.
Yeah.
They'll be arriving soon with some fresh-baked apple pies.
Cheers, then. It's like
not stereotypical at all.
Oh, here we go.
Yes.
That's still fine, actually, Pedro. Yeah, so just go ahead with that. Crack on. Yeah, they do this.
He likes to ask. He's polite, at least.
Yeah. So it's all going on in that south corner there. The settlers move at snail's pace this early in the game because I don't have roads and they're just on foot. But it looks like a good place to build, to be honest.
Bad, yeah.
Hattusa's got quite a...
It's a narrow stretch of land, though.
Yeah. I wouldn't build on the desert bit.
No, you maybe...
But look, there's whales there, bananas.
If you go much further north, though, you might encroach on Osaka. Oh, I don't know. It's exciting. What is going to happen?
I think that's a good spot there because it's quite near a mountain as well. We need those mountains. Oh,
Why do you need those mountains, Phil?
They provide a science bonus.
Why?
Because because what would happen? I don't know.
Okay, good.
It's just the way it is. So what Firaxis have tried to do with the various bonuses and like you get boosts as well to technologies. They've tried to introduce some semblance of logic to it. So if your civilization has a lot of cities that are coastal, you'll research boats quicker and fishing because you live by the sea, so that's going to happen.
Absolutely.
The idea with mountains is that
you research skis quicker.
Yeah.
Snowmobiles.
They're historically quite mystical places.
You're doing science.
So they do a good line in religion bonuses. I suppose they're just like different genesis of creatures and things happen on mountains, so that would provide some sort of science bonus.
You can pop a big telescope up the top of one and do some astronomy.
Well, I only know astrology at this point.
Astrology.
So.
I always get those confused.
Yeah. It looked like Roosevelt's still yeah. Well, there's a few people.
Have you left someone in the dirt? Oh no, you've been left in the dirt.
No, there are some people.
Oh, is that you there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is in civics though, so I'm not really trying for any great shakes in civics. As is evident by my 6th, 7th, and 8th rankings.
Yes, it's science or bust, really.
Yeah, exactly. So, what I'm trying here, by the looks of it, is just smoothing the way for my settler to make it south, in case anything kicks off.
For the winter.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't. Oh. Now I'm surprised by that, John.
I'm really surprised. For what you did is said south, and then he went north.
Yeah. I don't know why I've done that. As we've said...
Answers below, please.
Sometimes it can be a bit frustrating to watch yourself back because you sort of second guess your plans, then you wonder why you've double backed on yourself and wasted a turn, but...
But anyway, you've done it now, so...
Yeah. Maybe it'll turn into some piece of genius. Maybe I want to build a city by that lake. I'd be surprised, though, if I did that.
Oh, I'm being attacked by a boat.
Yeah, it's a barbarian vessel. There's nothing I can do against that. So I'm going to leg it
away, I reckon.
And there's some other borders with the states.
Ah.
I wonder how many other cities the other civs have. Because,
Yeah, I'd like to see some of their cities, actually. Hopefully at some point we'll explore the map a bit more.
Well,
Don't count on it.
stay tuned.
So what are you doing here? You're hovering. You're having a nice little hover.
I think maybe I'm checking out what might be good for other districts around Kyoto. Or where
Kyoto's looking fairly healthy, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's growing quite quickly. Osaka's growing really quickly. It's a 5 already. And I think Kyoto is only a 6.
No, I thought it was a 9.
Oh, was it a 9?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well, that's still done really well, though, considering. I think it was a good place. So my settler's going right up here again.
Is he now? Interesting.
Why am I doing this? Maybe I'm going to put it by the crabbing tile after all. I would have preferred to put it down by Kabul.
My 2 tools are example and nagging.
Interesting.
That was from Lemony Snickets then.
Obviously. Well, I think, given the uncertainty, the mystery, we'll leave that hanging until next time. There,
I'm as perplexed as anyone.
Yeah,
to be
so
honest.
stay tuned to see what Phil does next. Give us the old subscribey likey combo, and we will be back with more Civ quite soon. You've dawdled.
This is the problem.
Got to think about where those troops are for a bit.
I invite any Civ players to just shadow
Oh,
play
look, war,
a game.
war.